is yours. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quote that describes my daily situation when I decided to register myself as a participant in the ISC speech contest 2023. Before deciding to join this competition, I really had to think critically considering my course assignments were quite heavy. But at the time, my mom said, oh, wait. No matter how hard it is, you should go for it. Take every opportunity you have in your life, and you can do it. And that made my mind open and motivated me to join ISG Speech Contest 2023. Day after day, I had to prepare myself for this competition, and long story short, the time came for the announcement of top 10 speech contest. To be honest, at the time, I was in class to take an economics lecture. I watched it on YouTube. There were Katasha there. Yeah. Then, when she mentioned my name, Ali Umri from UIN Syarif Dayatullah, Jakarta. Then I said to my friend, her name is Arin. Arin! Look at this! I got it! I made it! I'm able to compete again in the grand final of ISG Speech Contest 2023. Okay. Congratulations, Ali. I know. Congratulations, Ali, once again. Anyway, thank you so much, Arin. You support me a lot throughout this competition. So, hi, Arin. If you're watching, thank you so much. And I'm sorry for that moment. Well, yeah. I had long story short, when the announcement was made, that moment, I felt as if I were riding a roller coaster. Because when the announcement of top 10 to top 4, my name was not mentioned. Katasha, please mention my name. I feel so nervous at the time. And when the top 3 were announced, my name was not mentioned again. How come? And this is how I react that moment. I remember. Then I was automatically to know who we are, to know our own abilities, and to know that we are the only thing, even the only thing that could stopping us from achieving our dreams. So let's believe in ourselves until incredible things happen in our life. That's all for me. Let's believe to achieve. Thank you very much.
To keep on going and seeing how a lot of people out there have the same passion as you. And that was the theme for this speech competition, passion. When I thought about passion, I wanted to talk about something that's a little different from how other people would see it. And that's how I came up with this other side of passion that maybe not a lot of people tend to see. And that's when it became pressure. So that's how I came up with the speech topic and decided to bring it all the way to the top 10 speech competition with all of the amazing participants that I get to meet. When I recorded the video, it was a huge mess. I finally got the best take that I could, and that's the one that I submitted. When the day of the announcement opportunity, it was great for me to be able to feel what it's like to prepare for a speech, to record it, and to submit it. I believe that's enough for me. But then I realized that my name got mentioned as the second place in that announcement. I immediately had a big shock face on my face. My jaw dropped. It was a really thrilling moment for me to discover that, wow, I was able to make it till this very stage. I remember getting a call from my friend immediately, cling, cling, and then when I picked up, Shasha, you won! It made me so surprised just how much people were supporting me throughout this entire journey. Even the people who I didn't realize were actually there, they may actually be supporting me within, quietly, but they are still there to always keep you going. And I know that's the same for everybody else. So knowing they just want to share their color, they want to share their stories, and that's something that's really inspiring to see. That's what made everyone become the top 10 speakers for this speech competition, especially my friends over here who have already dealt with the most challenging things and made it through all the way to this point. So I will say that this speech competition, from my experience, is not a competition, but more to the fact that I'm able to meet many people who are similar to me, who have the same passion to share a little bit of their lives on stage and make it something so meaningful to change the course of the world. So let me say thank you very much for Indonesian Science Center for igniting the flame in us youth to share our passion.
Your
Thank
holiday?
you.
And who wouldn't want to go to South Korea for their holiday? So of course I said, yes, I want to go. But you have to do something to get the ticket for your holiday. What is it, Bubu? I asked. Be a winner at the Indonesia Science Center Speech Contest 2023. And Alhamdulillah, here I am.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. It was amazing. It was an incredible feeling. And just a week after, I won the singing competition in first place. And I also got the grand prize in the Indonesia Science Center Speech Contest 2023. It's amazing, it's just incredible, I won 2 competitions in a week, yay! You can try again next year, there's always time. It's never too late, Like I did. I haven't always won, There's times that we lose, and there's also times that we can win. There's always gonna be another mountain. We're always gonna wanna make it move. There's always gonna be an uphill battle. Well, we're gonna say it too. Thank you. Oh, and this is the one sentence that I forgot in my speech. Success does not only belong to those who are talented, but to those who are determined with passion. Finally I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, finally. Anyways, that's all for me. Thank you very much.
First of all, let me say that I am grateful and very, very blessed to have the opportunity to be here. And thank you to everyone for being present today. So, hello everyone, my name is Gauchi Sejatamba and I'm an 8th grader from Tarakaitan for Jakarta, but you may call me Gauchi. So, I'm here today to tell the journey on how and why I end up here. So, I was obviously interested when I found out that there was a speech competition where the winners go out of the country. And my parents, when they found out about this, they encouraged me too, because last year I actually joined, but I didn't get into top 10 because I procrastinated writing my script and making the speech. So this year they urged me to write my script and put in effort and to not procrastinate so I could have more time to practice my speech. They were very supportive and I'm very grateful for them. My whole family were very supportive too. My brothers, my older brother who also got into the top 10, and he told me that my script was well written and that my speech was great, who also cheered the loudest when I was announced the second. I got into top 10, oh my god, how do I do this? I was so happy and proud of myself, but then by evening I was already nervous and worried again on how I was going to do in the finals. Thankfully though, they had a workshop for the finalists, and after I joined, I felt like I had a better view on what a good speech looked like. So I changed my script a bit and I made some gestures. I practiced more on my speech. And when the big day came, I was so nervous. Of course I was nervous. I woke up and the first thing I thought about was reciting my script over and over again. But when my turn came in the speech present, I started and I felt fine. Everything went smoothly. I didn't stumble any words. I didn't feel tense or awkward, and all of my nerves went away. So once it ended, I felt relaxed. A big weight was off my shoulders. I'm done. I felt I did great. I felt like I did my best, and I was really curious on my results. So when they announced the top 10, I was already expecting to get into top 5 at least, because I was top 8. I was the 8th on my journey to the finals, and I was expecting to get better than that. So when they announced the 5th rank and it wasn't me, I was already very nervous because that meant I could be 4th. And when I was announced 4th, there was already tears in my eyes and I was already screaming to my mom, "Mama, ako masuk top 3, aduh gimana ini?" And wow, she was screaming back at me too, "Yeah, got you," like that. So I was nervous. I was waiting on who was going to win the second, and then Katasha announced my name, and that's when the tears started running, the waterworks started running, and I was crying, and I wanted to stop, but